The program fully committed to the lunacy and spent the entire week leaning in. Hopefully this is only the climax before we descend to Earth though. Yet somehow, despite everything, we had the most unromantic Valentine's Day possible. Hey, days of our lives can only go up from here. The ideal conclusion to it all? Two occurrences that occurred this week proved that any theories that the afterlife phenomena are the consequence of kidnapping, mind control, or virtual reality are false. Steve was first visited by Kayla's ghost, who informed him of the situation, and then Roman heard from Kate's ashes. I then stabbed myself with a fork because I was done. I suppose it's fortunate that Kate is speaking since I most certainly lack the words. Image credit. A peacock. Hey, we all know that women won't be condemned to an endless torment in hell. Although I did enjoy seeing Kate cheerfully accept the notion that Marlena would do it instead of her. Although the show may have attempted to use that as a Friday cliffhanger, the threat is meaningless. Simply put, that won't happen. In the same way that they won't stay dead. The only thing still up in the air is how this saga will end. As far as I can see, there are only two routes out of this situation at this time. First, Dr. Rolf creates clones and sends the women's souls down into them. None of their bodies can be brought back because almost a month has elapsed since some of them passed away, and it took that long to have the funerals that we missed, and Kate's ashes are unquestionably her ashes. Now it makes sense for Rolf to have identical versions of Stefan's favorite Marlena and Kate, but Kayla could be a bit much. This is days of our lives though, that will have no effect. Or perhaps this entire scheme was an attempt to go too far and have people yell enough, with their hands in the air. Then the curtain is pulled back, and the show declares triumphantly, "You're right. All of this never occurred. A divine intervention will save the ladies from going to hell and will go back in time to prevent their deaths. God would roll back time far enough to repair everything that occurred since the devil appeared in Salem. But he would also be more than a little irate at the mistakes Satan keeps making. Since it won't be happening anymore, there will be no more casual discussions about how the devil was wrecking this or that business deal while he was prowling the streets. Everyone for making this devil's saga blow away like dust in the wind, raise your hands. Credit. Jill Johnson/JPI. That becomes challenging but not impossible, given the actors and characters who played those roles over the years have come and gone. It's also possible to simply tell us that something changed and then toss the current events into this other, without the devil chronology. That may be similar to the 2019 time leap, where we gradually discover how this new chronology developed to bring us to a position that is somewhat similar to where we are right now. Yet, without deaths, possessions, contracts, the afterlife, or anything else like that. Given that Johnny and Channel are already reuniting and Allie is no longer around, it's possible that they never ever broke up in the first place, or perhaps they did, and now that Allie has left, they are getting back together because Chanel had an affair. I'm not sure, but if the program wanted to, it could pull it off. Is it a sham? Maybe. But I'm fervently praying for this one. Killing, they wrote. Let's now come to the meat of this Orpheus murder scheme. Lucas, I apologize, but your acting intoxicated was not believable, but yes, it performed adequately. Despite Orpheus' suspicions, he ended up exactly where John and Steve wanted him to, given that Steve used to carry out Victor's filthy deeds, and that Kate gained entrance to paradise by repeatedly attempting to murder people. I'm not sure I accept the idea that murdering him will damn the guys for all time. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel, Daily Bulletin News, and stay with us.